And we're back with another episode of Let's Play Shining Force, the worst voted party by you, the viewers. I'm your host, the RPG Guy. And here we are with probably our first difficult battle of the game. Next to the, if you want to argue, the battle with the zombies and skeletons, the undead fight, is the Overworld Fight with Elliot. Mainly because it's just going to be a nasty fight. Be getting through Elliot, getting through his legion of heavy hitters, and we're still floating around level 10, and then, of course, the addition of Jogurt, who is literally going to just probably do nothing but piss me off, and constantly die. But I threw some healing items on him. Gong had an extra healing seed, and Lo had a healing herb, and pretty much that's my strategy for Jogurt. He's literally just going to use healing items. He's kind of like a third healer, but he's like a healer with a gun chamber. Once he's out of ammo, healing ammo, he's done. And that's assuming nothing kills him, because, for those of you who aren't aware, Jogurt cannot level up. He cannot promote, even though he says he can, nothing happens. And he's practically pretty much going to do very, very little damage to any enemy, making him obsolete. Though what might be funny is if I can get him a kill on camera, maybe I'll do it, so you guys get to see him and all of his fucking failure, all of his shame, all of his shit. And we'll see how that plays out for us. With 1 HP. God, it's just... He's gonna die so much. Would you like to revive him for 10 gold? Yes, sir. I will shamefully have to do that. I know half of the Shining Force community is harshly judging me right now. Though I guess, well, you could argue any party's a terrible party when Jogurt's involved. God, what have I done? What has science done? No, actually, it's what have you guys done? No, I'm just kidding. A lot of people said not even to use Jogurt, too. I was surprised at how many of you said, why would you make yourself suffer that way? And that it's kind of pointless because he's like a non-character. I'm going to show you how we can use him. I mean, he's still going to suck at life and everything else, but... You gotta admit, it'd be pretty funny if if he actually becomes quasi-functional this way. And after this fight, we're gonna get another character who you guys voted, which was Gunce. So, Gunce will be coming in quite soon. Let's protect the Jogurt. A zero-death Jogurt run. No, I'm just kidding. He's gonna die a lot. And probably rightfully so. Gotta lure these chumps out here. See what we can get. No. Might lure that Pegasus Knight right in the front, but that's a big maybe. Han's up there. He's falling significantly behind. Well, anybody at level 10 is falling behind. They should be at like about level 11, level 12 even would be preferred. Alright. There we go. We lured him out, though I didn't want them to attack Jack Tart. Oh! A stunning attack! But that should start bringing them out of the woodworks here. So, hopefully... Okay, yeah, let's pull him back. Just since he took such a nasty hit there. Normally I'd leave him there if he didn't get crit, but since he got crit, it leaves him open for getting his butt kicked. We can soften him up real... No, we're not sending Jogert in to kill it. It's not going to be enough, yeah. He can only do about 1 damage. All of his stats, I believe, are 1. So, yeah, he's not going to be doing much, if anything at all. So that worked out for Hans. He should level... Yeah. God, what a shitty level. 1 attack and maximum HP 4. We need to get Jack Tart up there. Get him start fighting. You'll have to go for a squishier target, I think, still. Yeah. But it does good damage to Lizardmen, so can't complain too much. Of course. It's a nice little grouping of them, though, don't you think? It's a shame Tao hasn't had a turn yet. But she will get one. Oh man, these Pegasus Knights are getting really lucky with between crits and double attacks. Just kind of screwing us over, I'm not gonna lie. We'll leave that for that lizard man for somebody. The Pegasus Knights, I think, are really the bigger threat. It's so tempting. It is. It really is, guys. But let's use him for his purpose. Jogert, do your best! King Jogert! Look at that. He healed somebody. It's like the only thing he can actually do. That's worth a fucking damn. Or... that one is almost dead, but if we put her here, she's probably gonna die. But I'm kind of okay with that. He won't do some mad damage. But then, hopefully, well, see, the thing is, everybody hopefully will get a turn to pick off everything else. We can get a unit in front of her. Oh, nice, she got a crit with her magic spell. So that worked out really well. It was bizarre that it happened, but it happened. Of course, Amon, I put Amon too far south, so that doesn't help me right now. Henri can come up here. I let her just do it. Like I said, we're getting actually to the battle soon where characters will get to power. We'll get to power level some characters. They need to probably be at least level 10 in order to functionally do it, but it should be more than feasible. Henri gets the heat axe. Nice. Still, Tao's not safe, but it's better than nothing. Luke level's nice, 2, defense 5, sweet. There's a pretty good level for him. He's been having trouble getting a good level. Because Gord is surprisingly, like, overtaking Luke, and usually that's not the case. So I'm surprised that was happening. Whatever. Actually, probably should have healed Ken, but whatever. Whoever he heals will do. It'll do. Yeah, there goes Tao. Unless she has like 1 HP to survive this way. Oh, she took that hit better than I thought she would have. Which means Jacktar's gonna get in there to try to do some kind of damage. Yeah, 21 XP, because he's freaking falling behind. He'll do about 8, so that'll work that Pegasus Knight down. 4 to 8. 4, that's fine. 8, that's fine. 20 XP too, so... shows what I know. So he probably would have killed the Lizard Man. Maybe. But now we really gotta kill that... really gotta kill that Pegasus now because of the range here. Don't want Amon getting killed. So let's pick him off. Even though Ken is already doing quite well. Gong should get a turn before... ah, boy. No, Henri's not gonna make it. Unless she takes 10. Well, I'm glad I got him to level 12 because they're actually surviving some of these very harsh attacks. You know, Arthur needs a level. Go after that Pegasus. And that should... yeah. Okay. Always goes to Jacktard. But we should be able to pick off those 2 lizard men, or the lizard men and the Pegasus Knight before they get a turn. You would think we would with all the frickin' firepower of characters we have at our disposal. Jogurt, this is your time. This is your moment. This is your failure! We got 1 kill with Jogurt, ladies and gentlemen. And Jogurt discovers the Yogurt Ring, which anybody who equips it looks just like him, and it does nothing else. So I will not be bothering with it at all. We're just going to use a level 3 Blaze to soften up this Pegasus Knight. That way, it guarantees that we should be able to kill it before it gets a turn. Hopefully Amon will get the kill, too, because Amon needs that XP. There we go. No level, though. That kind of blows. Weak. Alright, let's get characters down this way. Let's just give this to... none of the characters can use this, so... this is kind of a moot point, but... there's that shitty Jogurt ring. Try to keep that on him as long as we can as a memoriam for the fact that he had succeeded. He has succeeded in killing 1 enemy, and that enemy should be ashamed of itself for getting murdered by Jogurt. Should feel an eternity of shame. An eternity of shame. That it died at the hands of Jogurt. Okay, this should get them up and running, and then I think Amon needs a heal, and then we're good to go. I mean, we're going to start moving characters forward anyway, the ones that haven't been hit, but pretty good. And Ken, because Ken can take a hit or two. Oh, or he can miss, you know, the enemy standing right in front of him. It's not right in front of him, it's actually diagonal. Okay, fine, whatever. Who cares? Nobody cares. Nobody cares! Ooh, Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? Monk on the head! And he's gonna waste a turn, and he's gonna not heal himself. Well, the other priest could, but... still, attacking melee is a waste of his turn anyway. As the Silver Knights are gonna be a little nastier damage-wise, but ultimately, I think it still works in our favor, because though they are nastier damage-wise, they're not flying, so they don't tend to have the high agility that the, they won't have the high agility of the, Pegasus Knights, because I think the Pegasus Knights' high agility is what some people wonder, like, in Shining Force 1, and even the CD games, flying units tend to dodge a lot. And it's not quite clear what stat is allowing for this, other than maybe that just the class itself can do it more than others, or something augmenting the stat, maybe. It's hard to say. There's no evidence to suggest that that's what's going on, but a lot of people over the years have been trying to figure it out. And again, one of the big things, because there's a lot of theories and a lot of, like, speculation, and nowadays people have actually gone into this game and looked at its code, but to me that's the only way you're going to get an answer for almost any of this crap. Like, what's actually in the game, what's actually the mechanics, and it all comes, I think, down to, did you look at the game's code? Because that's going to tell you what's going on. Okay, let's move him down here, because if we're going to have Jacktard kill anything, he needs to be as far away from those other knights as possible. Only 14, yeah, because those priests are just pretty old enemies. Hopefully we can get some juicy Silver Knight kills. And hopefully they don't kill me. Because they were in the last fight. The fight with the laser eyes, so they're relatively new. And the fact that, you know, our hero, Jacktard, took pretty good damage from it, or resisted a pretty good amount of damage from it, probably means we're in a good position here. The sooner Gong's done, he runs out of MP, the sooner he can go and fight, as far as I'm concerned. Because he'll fight better than Lo. Well, we do have the power staffs, but whatever. Nah, I don't think it's that good. Actually, I don't know. We're pretty beefy. To be honest with you guys, it's been about a week since I played because I got really busy with some work stuff, and just thinking about, like, the fact that characters are really resistant might be because we're above level 10. Let's see what we get here. 23 at 12. Yeah, so I was right. 10 to 12. Actually, level 10 to 12 is pretty good. If we're getting very little XP, we'll probably get a lot from the artillery and from Elliot, of course, but our level 10 guys should really be trying to pick off these Silver Knights. Because they're probably the only ones that are going to directly get any kind of significant benefit from the XP there. And then whoever can get to Elliot gets the XP of Elliot, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, the Pegasus Knights were the big XP dudes in the front line of this fight. Okay, defense 1, speed 1. Let's come around here. Because that other Silver Knight's pretty wounded. Unless they all gang up on one character, they should be okay. Like I said, anybody who needs XP should be able to pick them off. Hey, this is a bad idea. The more I think about it. He should! Yeah, I was gonna say he should. 33. Only 7, not a big deal. He's got to do more damage than... Yeah, 44 XP. Dude definitely needed it. $91, of course. Okay, I don't think Arthur's gonna get much benefit attacking him. Hans will, because even though he's level 11. Because Hans is still having trouble killing stuff. Until he gets a better weapon. We don't get too close. Go, Joker. Yeah, they're not gonna really come after us till we get pretty much right on, almost right on top of them. While we wait for healers and or other useful characters or healing characters to get up there. Probably have Gong use the rest of his MP on Jacktard. Just because, why not? At this point, we should, you know, Lo should have enough HP, MP to do the rest of the healing. He's got enough for, what is it, 15 MP? So 5, that's 5 heals? Yeah, I don't know why I can't think right now. But yeah, 5 heals, so should be fine. It'll be fine. But I don't want to put... He's a little too squishy. Jogurt is the definition of squishy. He'll probably kill that. He might kill that artillery, actually. Go after the priest. That way there's no healing. That can be done. Nice. Yeah. Little bastard. This is a bad place to put aim on, because he's probably going to get picked off by Elliot right away, but that's fine. And it's, you know, it's not a, you know, deathless run. If that were the case, we'd be grinding a lot harder. And who knows, maybe Eamon will dodge. I mean, he didn't, but... Well, that OBS crashed there on me for a second, 22 some odd minutes into the video. So that's not good. So I'll have to splice these together later. So where was I before I was violently thrown out of my battle? Violently thrown out of the OBS there. I've never had OBS crash on me before. It knows. It knows. It's trying to prevent me from making these videos. Because it knows the suffering I'm subjecting you guys and myself to. It's trying to save you all. 8 points of freaking damage. So sad. But Gong's gonna get in there and give him a good fisting. Joker can hide over here. Away from Elliot. As far away from Elliot as he can get. Because if anybody's gonna kill us, it's gonna be that fool. And ooh, Gort ninja'd. He ninja'd that like a boss. Oh, Luke! Luke saw his buddy getting beat up, and he's like, "Oh hell no! Oh hell no!" This is gonna do little to nothing. Because most bosses tend to resist magic, but, you know, we'll do... Every little bit helps, you know? Every little bit of damage we do is probably gonna... It's gotta amount to something, goddammit. Even if it's these little bits that we're doing. Oh, come on. Hans, really? Really? You really think this is a good time to start fucking whiffing? Let's put him over here. That way, it's kind of a deterrent from him going after Jacktard. Gort, time to get some delicious vengeance for him almost killing your ass. Oh man, 1 or 2 more hits and he's done. Low. Dun 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 dun. Oh, come on, Lo. You were so close. You were destined to kill him, but yet you failed. Oh, and he was destined to kill him, but he fucking can't reach. No. Oh no, he's only gonna do 1 damage. He can stay over here. Come on, guys. You know you were thinking it. You all fucking know you were thinking it. If he had 1 HP left, I would have fucking done it. But alas, he did not. And Tao is flying by with the levels. Again, she's gonna do what, 6? Oh, she critted, okay. Well, that worked out, didn't it? So we lost, what, 1 or 2 people? So, it is what it is. Mr. Burns. Okay, so we made it through that battle. I don't know quite how we did it, but we did it. I know how we did it. I'm being a jackass. But a few things need to transpire here. First of all, let's grab Guns. Because he's got to go in right away, too. And then, yeah, he's the last person in this chapter we got to add to the party. But for any of you, this is your first time seeing a Shining Force playthrough or something, I'm going to try to remind myself to grab everybody, even though I don't need them. There we go, that gives us Domingo! Everybody's favorite little squid face. So Domingo, to me, is strangely enough, a lot of people like Domingo. I'm on the fence of him. I think he's the second worst caster, even though he takes damage really well and strategically enemies sometimes go gunning for him. So it's kind of funny when you think about it that way. The problem I have with him, though, is his only offensive spell is Freeze, which he can get up to level 4. But he's already promoted. You can't promote him. And because you can't promote him, it causes kind of a clash. And that clash ends up being really just a simple case of he eventually will peak, and not in a good way. Like, his peaking, you could argue, it's really, okay, to be fair, it's not the biggest deal in the world. It's just something that happens. And, like, unless you, like, invest a metric ton of extra time into him, like taking him to level 40, or even level 30, I just don't see him to be that useful. Because he gets squishier he gets a little squishier as the game goes on. His MP's kind of bad. He does get attacked, though, which is a spell that boosts attack damage, which is quite nice. He gets freeze up to level 4. But the attack spell he gets quite late, if I'm not mistaken, so it's not as good as it sounds. I'm trying to think of what else he gets. Let me make some room here. Let's pass a lot of the junk items to Domingo, because he's going to give us... And I should be passing a lot of it to Xylo. Make lots of rooms for these characters. Domingo. So that way I don't have to worry about inventory space. Especially with my casters. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't think to do this earlier. I just want to make sure, like, most of the junk items are off characters we gotta use for the long term. But yeah, I've never, I've played the game with Domingo many times. He was actually one of my favorite picks when I was a kid, and as I got better at strategy games, I personally started feeling that he was a little lacking. That's all. You know, as I aged, so did my strategies, so did my temperance, so did the way I kind of, viewed how to approach strategy games. And I find the magic versatility, especially the performance of magic via, Henri having that wonderful versatility of magic, to me felt like such a better deal. You just had to kind of keep her alive. So this is going to go to Guns. What else do we need? Anybody need a longsword? We're going to find out here. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure... Yeah, everybody's good there. Yeah, everything else should be fine. So let's sell let's sell off Guns' other lance. Okay, we're good there. So we don't need to... I don't think we're going to need to do anything there. Let's bring Gunson, and we'll figure out who we're going to take out. We'll look at the party lineup just for a moment, because I am curious here. The Knights are good. The caster... No, we're short a caster, but that won't be till endgame. The bottom row is perfect. This side is perfect except for Luke. So it's either Luke or Gord at this point who's going to be coming out here. I don't know. It might have to be Luke. I hate to do that. Let's take a look at their statuses and figure out who we're taking out here. 27, 16, 22. (27, 19, 17). And Luke's a level higher than Gort. I'm not counting the fact he's got the speed ring on. He's 5 HP better. But Gort is one level lower. 27, 16. 27, 19. I hate to say it, I think Luke is... You know what? We're gonna play it up here. Most people think Luke's really good. We're gonna bring in Gong instead. We're gonna keep Gort in instead. We're gonna crush that taboo. So we're gonna be taking out Luke, against my better judgment. And we're gonna be putting in Gunce. Goodbye, Luke. And that should be it. Let's take a look at our lineup. And so who are we missing from this lineup? Aleph and Adam. As Aleph would replace this Henri, and Adam would replace Gort. And then we'll have the alleged worst party. Okay, I can live with that. And I hope you guys can too. Alright, so let's explore the rest of this foist. And there's the Elven Arrow, which I think is the last arrow that Hans can equip. And we might get into a bit of a situation here. Let me see. I don't think... Yeah, so that's a okay. So the Steel Arrow is the Steel Sword is a promotion item. I want to say the Elven Arrow is too, but we'll see. I want to say it's not, but a part of me is like, yeah, it is. Totally is. This is a waste of time. Oh no, it's not. Okay, so this will help with Hans' leveling that he so desperately needs. Let's go ahead and sell the Steel Arrow. I think we're pretty good. Okay, go to prompt. I think that's roughly all we gotta do. As we are now gonna head into... Yeah, this doesn't achieve anything. Okay, let's head into the next battle. Which, strangely enough, we are one battle away from what I call the Grinders battle. Which is gonna be one of the big head turners for the characters, mainly because in the Balbazak fight, it's a really good fight to kind of power level any characters who have fallen behind. I want to say the levels are about 16 to 17, give or take, which is what makes it such a good area to do it. And it's really close to where you respawn. It's got all of the great features that you look for in a battle. Small battlefield, lots of enemies gather. It's easy for your casters to pretty much hit 20. So you could almost promote them from there, just off of their magic. The Sea Bats stop giving XP that's decent around, I would argue, level 16. So that's why the casters could keep going, but we're not going to do that. We're going to... Again, a lot of people have said, are you really going to grind? And my answer to that is, I'm going to try to make the best team I can with the garbage that I have to work with, okay? If it ends up being too easy, if I ever come back, because I've thought of some harder parties to use than even what we're using now. And some people have even given me ideas, you know, a no-caster party, an all-ranged attack party, that include, or no frontline tank-like character party. So that would be interesting. So people have given me ideas. I just haven't, you know, gone to do them yet. So I figure, as far as I'm concerned, you know, there's not much really to say about it until we can feasibly, until, you know, I do it. I might have another vote. I might do who I think are the worst characters in the game, because I think Arthur's pretty good, you know. And some viewers have made comments about the voting. It's like, why do you all think Arthur's really bad? If you max level him, he's like one of the best knights in the game. It's like, it's a mechanic that people don't really do. And even, I think one person asked me, are you going to try to max level characters? Because if you are, then, you know, some of the characters people voted on are going to be the weakest. And I'm just like, dude, I'm just doing what people voted for. Maybe I'll pick my own team at some point of the worst characters in those brackets, and then kind of compile a team that way. I just haven't decided. Damn! Ken just one-shotted that bitch without really anything. Do I feel like I'm missing the mobility ring or something? I feel like I'm missing something, but I'm too lazy to go back and worry about it. Or we get it later. I just don't remember. Oh, I don't know why I think I get it later. Losing my mind. Really, I should probably give that quick ring to Gunts for now until, you know, we get that mobility ring. Well, Cerberus is not gone yet, which is always concerning. Because when he goes, he's gonna hit hard. Just do it. Just do it! You know what? Why not? He's on a rampage. Yeah, that's pretty good XP, even at level 13. That's why I'm pointing that out. It's like, the XP for the newest enemy type is, just for attacking, it's pretty good. You gotta get Gord up there. Just to keep him caught up with the rest of the party, so we can bring in new characters. Really, we gotta be careful with the piling up on that ladder, but not much we can really do about it. I don't care that much, in all honesty, about this particular fight, just because it's not a very long fight based on just our statistics. But what makes it weird and wonky is these frickin' ladders, and, you know, Gunts is, of course, gonna have issues just issues in general, until we can better his movement. Which I want to say is in the next chapter. Or the chapter after. I forget. I don't know. I'm losing my mind. I might have to backtrack to POW, because I think I might have passed it. I don't think I did, though. And if I did pass it, oh well. We still gotta use Gunts. If I miss the mobility ring, I miss the mobility ring. I forget where... Why am I forgetting where it is? It's like the one thing I absolutely have to make sure I get this playthrough to make my life easier, and I'm not remembering where exactly in the frickin' game it is anymore. Huh. Oh, that's a bad idea. There we go. Look, Amon, you're killing me here. You're supposed to be a great Boyd. You're failing me, sir. You're failing me. Nice. And Pegasus Knights are still giving a little bit too. That's good. Lowe's on a freaking rampage right now too, to be honest with you guys. Dishing out little 5-point hits here and there. Occasional 9 depending on what he's attacking. Gotta love it. Let's put him over there. Go ahead and hang out. Yeah, Gunts is several levels behind everybody too, so that's also an issue we gotta deal with. Gunts being at level 8, he's gonna catch up in the next battle anyway, so that's a guarantee, and he's gonna be in the best position in the game to really do that too, because we'll just let him just pick off things until he's pretty much caught up. But like I said, this is not the fight to be trying to do any of that in. It's so straightforward that there's really no reason to put too much effort into it. Get up there, Jogurt. Get your tiny gopher ass up there. Again, I don't think he'll get the kill. She'll get the kill. He, she, whatever. Don't care. Let's move. And there we go. See, much better now, right, Hans? So you just have to hold out for that arrow, and then pretty much any archer you use is pretty much caught up. As long as their levels are good, they pretty much will catch up with just that. Gong is falling behind because he's just not getting his turn to come up as soon. I think he's technically the slowest next to Gunts. So we might have to think about some ways to work around that. Because why not? Well, yeah, Lowe's starting to pull away from Gong, which is not common. Well, I guess it can be common. That's not fair to Gong. It can happen. Because what is his attack? 24 versus Lowe's what? 23. So their attack's about the same. Making Gong less, well, but Gong's 2 levels lower. And usually he gets attack upgrades when he levels, so whereas Lowe does not, so that's part of the problem. It's just he's not getting in there. People up there. I might want to try to get Gunts in there, because if I don't, he's just gonna kind of not get a lot of XP. Even, I mean, it's just more work we got to do in the next fight, kind of a thing. And he should be able to take a hit. The only thing we got to watch out for is fire attack, breath attacks. I think from the Cerberus. Realized, I think, in a couple videos back that my phone is too close to the mic. My phone picks up the microphone. My microphone picks up the phone, and I do work, and I'm on call for things, so I can't... Somebody asked me about that. Can't you just mute your phone? I'm on call for stuff, so I unfortunately can't. And I put it in a place where I can kind of see it, but I tried that in the past. It did not work out. It's too far away. It's too off to the side, and you know, I've missed messages and stuff, so had to do this and had to have some kind of sound, unfortunately, guys. I know, deal breaker, but needed to be done. 3 HP, XP. Which again, Gunts would probably get some good XP off of that, but then we'd have to send Gunts that way, and I don't want to do that. Surprised his turn came up so quickly, but then again, Gunts is slow as dog shit, so... What you gonna do? And he didn't heal, what a dumbass. Let Arthur deal with that. Hopefully Gunts gets the kill. 15 damage. It almost would have one-shotted the dude. The Silver Knight. So I don't know where people get the idea that Gunts is bad other than his movement's really rough. And if you give him the mobility ring, he's one of 3 characters that needs that mobility option. Some of you are asking who's the 3rd character. That would be Musashi. Musashi, Adam, and him are the only 2 characters that have movement, or the only 3 characters I think that have really bad movement. It's not Shining Force 2, where there's a whole bunch of them that have bad movement. Where there's like 4 or 5 of them that have bad movement. But I believe those are the ones that have the official bad movement. May as well just give a little bit of a push. That way, Amon should be able to pick that off. Or whoever I want, for that matter. Just get through. So like I said, this is not the battle to be wasting our time with too much. That's all coming up in the next fight. Can waste all the time we want there. We'll want to soak up as much XP as we can while we're down here. So that means killing everything, just because 6 XP is 6 XP, who cares? It's freaking XP. Sigurd this way. Arthur should be able to handle that artillery unless it attacks twice. But yeah. Go for it, Gunts. Get on that ladder. Get your goofy ass on that ladder. I should have moved Arthur right up on top of the artillery. So, since it didn't get a double attack, we're going to do that next round. There we go. In case he misses, because I don't think the artillery will move from that spot. Yeah, 45 XP, that's pretty good. Defense 1, speed 2, nice. Go, Joker! Put him right there at the bottom of the steps. I don't really need to get him up there. Put Amon right about there. Let's just go for it. Give that Silver Knight in one hit, buddy. Yeah! Because why not? Ken's gotten some really good levels. For anybody wondering how the hell that's even happening, Ken got a couple of good levels, which means later levels are going to slow down for him, so keep that in mind. Get that monk. Get that priest, rather. Monk, get that priest! Gone. What the fuck, dude? How hard is this? Why is this so hard for you? You're falling behind and you're killing me. An embarrassment to your friends and your family, sir. An embarrassment! Well. We kill the Hellhound, it'll end the fight here. We're not going to get much for the priest, so we may as well just try to end it to a degree. Because, yeah. Unless that Hellhound lucks out and kills, you know, our hero. Which he could do. What's his 2 next level here? 90. Ah, just let him heal himself and heal level. Doesn't need to kill anything. Hopefully he gets 10 XP. Yeah. Only 1 attack. That's abysmal. That's a crappy level. When he needs good levels right now. Alright, Guns, get in there. Get that kill, buddy. Bonk on the head. So I don't think anybody died that fight. Arthur got hit pretty hard, but he didn't die. Why do I feel like I'm missing something outside? I don't think there's anything out here. I don't know. Maybe I think of Shining Force too, because I've been focusing on that for a while with Hobo. I think there's hidden treasure everywhere. No. This is Shining Force 1, not 2. Move here. We're gonna get a scene with Ernest here. Who will be a knight we're not going to use. Another knight. Giggity goo. Okay. Double check that if anybody died. I don't think so. Let's go check the... I think this is just an item shop. Yeah, we don't need any of that. Jogert's stocked up for the time being, because he's the only person that I would give stuff to. And then over here... Gotta get out of his way, because he can't move from there. Actually, what we could even do... See if we can reset him. That just sucks. There he goes. Move. There we go. I don't remember there being treasure. I think this is the headquarters. Yeah. So we're good here. So we'll go save. Giggity goo. Alright. And thus we now will be getting to our probably the first biggest grind section. This is arguably one of the best places to grind if you're trying to get characters to level 20, because this will get them about most of the way there. However, you got to be a little conservative with how you play this fight, because as you can see, there's enemies everywhere, and they can almost all universally reach everybody to some degree. And I do believe this setup that we're doing actually gives us less tanking characters. So there's even a chance the lead character could die in the first round. It just randomly, it can happen. So you gotta kind of approach this with a certain amount of caution. Even to the point where I'm throwing Arthur out as a mini tank, because we have to do it. But I'm gonna show you the nuances of this fight late. Well, the nuances aren't gonna matter, because these sea bats actually give really good XP, enough to take characters easily to 15 plus. And it's one of those moments where that you can sit back and kind of relax, you know, and build up some of those delicious levels, because as you level these, the fight gets, of course, easier and easier, and there's lots of enemies to give lots of good XP. So getting characters to 15... Oh, god, a dead level? Well, that's gourd. Getting characters to level 15 is going to be kind of the goal, though we can take them even further. So I'm probably going to take them as far as I can take them within reason, because really the next chapter is really the chapter where we start seeing the really good weapons start coming out. And we've got a battle we got to do before we even get to the city where that happens. So we have some playroom. The really good weapons being weapons that are promotional exclusives. So keep that in mind too. So it's not like we're just going to go up there and instantly be appeased. It's a little more complicated than that. But we're going to do what we can for that appeasement. And again, most people don't really level as soon as I'm making it sound. But they will level, so it is something we gotta kind of start getting ready for. So, anyway, I want to thank you guys for stopping by. Like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. Check out my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/JackTarStudios, for more live gaming action. Because when we come back, I will be fighting this battle from the beginning. You'll see how strong all the characters are. And we'll probably have a nice little chunk of money as well. Oh, nice moves, Henri. And going forward, we're going to be... probably powering our way through the next chapter with there might be some light grinding on one of the boat battles. I'm not sure. We'll see how I feel. It depends on how much work we get done here and how long it takes. Which again, it could take a while, so that's why I'm not committing to that particular, strategy of, or plan. Because I'm not committing to anything until I'm kind of, I know for sure. So anyway, thanks for stopping by, guys, and we'll see you guys next time.